I have a story for you. It's the story about the first lantern that was ever made. Here comes the story. There once was a boy named Peter who had spent the summer exploring outside in the garden, running after the butterflies, jumping with the grasshoppers, singing with the birds, and watching the clouds float by as he lay in the meadow, listening to the bees buzzing among the goldenrod and enjoying gentle breezes on his arms and legs. One day, as he lay in this way, looking up at the sun that was disappearing behind the clouds and then peeking back out on the other side, he called up to the sun, "Dear Father Sun, the summer has been so long and warm, but soon autumn winds will blow and wail, the leaves will come fluttering down to make a colourful carpet on the ground, and Jack Frost will come with his frosty breath and his silvery touch, and he will touch everything and turn the whole world white and cold for a long, long time. The winter will be long and dark, and I will miss you, Father Sun. It will be a long time until spring." "Yes," said Father Sun, "it will indeed be a long and cold winter with much darkness. But if you go home right now and make me a special house out of tissue paper, I will give you a precious gift. I will let you have one spark from my last autumn rays. If you promise to keep it safely, it will light up your paper lantern. You may use it to guide your way through the darkness and light up the long, cold winter months ahead, until in the spring I can make everything warm and bright again." So Peter went home, wondering how he could possibly make such a tissue paper house. He found some paper and some colourful decorations, and with glue and scissors he set to work, and soon enough he had made a beautiful lantern. Taking his lantern outside, he called up to the sky, "Father Sun, look! My lantern, I have made it just as you said. Now, will you please give me one of your sparks?" Father Sun looked down and was very pleased with the little lantern Peter had built for his precious spark. "Yes, indeed, you have made a beautiful lantern, and you may have a spark of light from me. It will sit safely and happily inside." And he reached down with his long rays and placed a single spark on top of the candle that was inside the lantern. Soon a flame fairy danced and hopped on the candle, lighting up the colourful tissue paper and creating a warm glow in the darkness that had fallen all around Peter. Thank you, Father Sun," Peter called up to the sky. "It's more beautiful than I could ever have imagined." But Father Sun didn't answer, for he had gone to bed. Peter carried his lantern in front of him as he walked home slowly, watching the flame fairy dancing and glowing inside. And he sang as he walked, "The sunlight fast is dwindling, my little lamp needs kindling. Its beam shines far in darkest night. Dear lantern, guide me with your light." He walked home, and he put his lantern in a special spot on the dining room table, and each evening, as it became dark, his mummy helped him light the candle again, and the lantern reminded him throughout the cold winter that spring would come and sunlight would once again be warm and everything would turn bright again.